This is what a regular Monday in the summer is like for me, a stay-at-home mom of teenagers, a realtor, a reseller, regular lady, just working on my eBay side hustle, getting the time put in that I need to for my real estate work to keep the ball moving, running errands, and just living my life. Come along with me. I'm going to show you some ways you can make money and save money from home. So I'm going to go first, and my first errand I need to run is to go right around the corner right here in my neighborhood and pick up some boxes that someone has set aside for me. So if you are in the reselling community and you sell, stupid thing, it's always beeping even when there's nothing there. Anyway, if you're in the reselling community and you sell hard goods, you'll be using a lot of boxes. My best advice for you to be able to save money, which is going to save your customers money as well, and shipping costs, is to put it out there on Nextdoor or Facebook, or put it out to your family members and friends in person, text them, whatever, and tell them that you will reuse and recycle shipping boxes. I always say like small to medium sized shipping boxes and shipping materials, bubble mailers, and I have people all over town that save them for me, and they just let me know once they've saved some up. I go pick them up, free shipping supplies. So that's what I'm going to do first. All right, here we go. So I'm just pulling up here and I'm going to tell you about how you can save money and make money. You can make money by finding old treasures, flipping them and selling them online to collectors and buyers and things like that. Well, not flipping them, but reselling them to people online or locally through Marketplace. You can save money on shipping by having your neighbors, friends, and family set aside boxes and shipping supplies for you. I hardly ever pay for shipping supplies. I pick them up from people's houses. I let them know that I will reuse and recycle them, and they're happy to set them aside for me. And when you don't have to spend so much on shipping supplies, you don't have to worry about so much coming out of your profit. So that's always a good thing. I'm making more money just by getting these shipping supplies for free. Next, we're headed over to Costco Gas. Do you have a Costco membership? Tell me in the comments if you do. If you are not getting Costco gas, you absolutely need to, because you are saving money on gas. Well, not really because you're getting Costco gas, I guess, but because Costco gas is always going to be cheaper than other gas stations. Well, for the most part, around here in Omaha, Nebraska anyway. It's almost always going to be cheaper. So if you have a membership, you can get it cheaper. And on top of that, there's an added bonus. At the end of the spending year, before you get your new membership, you're going to get money in the form of a check from Costco that you can either put towards your new membership and make it cheaper, or just for you to use at Costco. So it's basically just free money, just money back. So it's definitely a good thing. Now, obviously, as you can tell, I'm having a hard time with this, but it's actually not hard. It's like any other gas station. This is just simply a user error. Now, I want to point something out that's coming up soon. There's going to be a screen when you pull into Costco gas station that tells you a little bit about the Costco credit card. I don't like credit cards. If you are not good with credit cards, don't get it. I don't care if it says cash back or whatever else. If you have a hard time controlling yourself with credit cards, don't do it. Don't get it. They are a trap. If your goal is to be debt-free, or you're working towards becoming debt-free, credit cards are a huge temptation for a lot of people. You need to be extremely careful and really consider the consequences of spending and not repaying. So I'm actually headed into Costco now for a few items. Let's go shopping and see what I need to find here. I actually only had 4 things I needed to grab today. I'm just walking through Costco, and you need to know, if you're a Costco member, you have to be so careful. Not everything is cheaper at Costco, and that's the truth. Now, if we break the numbers down, this massive pile of toilet paper is way cheaper at Costco than I can get it at Hy-Vee or Target or even my local Walmart right now. So I'm buying that. This is not something that's going to save anyone much money as far as I'm concerned. I don't really know, but it's $12.59 for about, I think, 12 little mini pizzas. I basically got these because my son really likes them and I wanted to give him something. So only $1 a piece, you know? These lightly breaded chicken breast chunks at Costco are amazing, and they're not a bad deal at all. $15.99, no antibiotics, it's a very clean ingredient. I highly suggest you grab those at Costco. They are actually a really good price as well. Now, when you're going and looking through this section of Costco, be careful. I was actually looking for something that I use for my skin. It's liquid collagen, and I couldn't remember where it was, but be careful, because there are really sneaky things in Costco that make you think like you're getting a good deal because it's a multi-pack of something or a huge pack of vitamins or whatever, but make sure you're still comparing prices. You might be able to find something better at your local grocery store or on Amazon or, I mean, anywhere else. But straight ahead in the pink box, this is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, it's not cheap, you know, it's $29.99. However, this lasts me pretty much all month, usually actually more than a month. So it's generally going to be less than $1 a day I'm spending on college, and it's better for my skin because I'm in my 40s, girl. So let's go ahead and pay for this stuff. Scan your Costco card. We went ahead and paid for all these. I'm putting them in here. Only 4 things from Costco. Not a lot of people can do that. And I'm going to bypass the food court. I don't need to tempt myself with anything. Let's get out of here. So if you've had a Costco or a Sam's membership or anything in the past and you realize that that was really hard for you to control your spending, you were actually spending more than you should instead of like finding deals and spending less, don't get another one for at least 2 years. You need to get control of what you've got going on before you try to get a big store card like that again. Like I said, a Sam's or a Costco card. You've got to be able to control yourself and spend wisely because they will try to get you with all kinds of things that are actually not any cheaper. Let's get all of these loaded up. I'm going to drop these off at home before the next thing. Oh, better make sure I don't door ding myself. Put in that rear view mirror and always return your cards. Be a good human. I mean, right? If you haven't already, can you guys do me a favor and like, comment, subscribe, share this with your people. Let's help save some more people some more money and more people that make money. All right, next thing we're doing, you know I had to do it. What are we pulling up to? Can you guess? In the comments, of course, Goodwill, because I'm already out this way and I'm a picker. Let's go see if we can pick anything in Goodwill that's going to be worth selling to some really amazing collectors, some people in my local area, anybody on eBay. I sell a Mercari and Poshmark. You can go find me. I've got all kinds of goodies. On eBay, it's Chic Blend, CHICBLEND. Just go ahead and buy something if you're in there. Help me out. If too many people go in there and don't really buy anything, it actually can hurt my channel. So just be aware of that. If you're just checking my store out and just browsing around my eBay and you never buy anything, but you're checking it out constantly, eBay looks at that as people looking at my store and hating it and not buying anything. So make sure you grab a little something if you swing by there a lot. I'm looking through the DVDs first. I pay $1 or less only for DVDs. I will not pay more than that for DVDs. And I always lot them up. Well, okay, not always, but I almost always lot them up if I'm going to buy them. Right now, I'm actually just looking for children's DVDs. Anything early 2000s or Y2K, I'm going to go ahead and grab today because I've been working on making lots of DVDs. If you don't know what that means for the reseller, that means like, say I had a Wow Wow Wubsy DVD like that one from the early 2000s. When I have a lot of them, that would mean I have like 2, 3, 4, 5. I put them all together and sell them as one bundle, one lot online. So Bob the Builder is a good one if you're going to lot them up. Like I said, make sure you get them and lot them up. If you try to sell them individually, they will take longer and they'll be a little bit of a lower profit margin. So yeah, I'm grabbing all of these older ones and lotting them up. This really cute little house, I actually don't remember now that I'm looking at it. I haven't even taken it home and looked it up yet, but I know I've sold some out of here before. I feel like it was those little fuzzy animals like calico critters or something. It was only $5.99. I don't really want to ship this, but I am going to sell it locally. So that's my plan. And anytime I have a little dollhouse or a good sized dollhouse like that, I put it on Marketplace and it sells quickly. So that's what I'm going to do. I should make a good profit on that. So let's look around a little more. That wicker basket I had, that really was, I don't know, it was kind of cool, but I just thought, I just left it behind. There wasn't really anything special about it, and for the price, I just don't feel like fiddling with it. Almost thought maybe I could use it for myself, but I decided not to. I'm always looking over here for like old Frugal or cross-stitch pieces that are finished. I really like selling vintage. That's the main thing that I like selling is vintage, but not all of vintage is created equally. Please don't start reselling without doing your research. Make sure when you're walking through the thrift store, if you're a new picker, research everything so that you know what you're looking at. Find out what's valuable and what's not. It'll take a little longer. As you can see here, I'm walking by a lot of items. That's because I've been doing it for so long. I can eyeball a lot of things and basically know what I want to pick up and what I don't. Once in a while, I'll look an item up, but you know, right now I'm just kind of walking by looking for things. I did spot this. It's new with tags and it's Crate and Barrel. So I'm going to go and grab that sham for only $2. Crate Crate & Barrel is a great brand, and somebody will use that as a replacement for their set. If it's new with tags, look it up. Oh, I thought maybe I'd look at that little basket, but it ended up being nothing interesting. So make sure that if you're not super into walking around the thrift store with me and reselling, I mean, you can go ahead and bypass, this part if you want to. I wish you wouldn't. But if you need to, you can. But make sure you don't miss what's after this. You're going to want to hear the rest. So if you need to skip ahead, go ahead and skip ahead. But make sure you tune in for the rest. You're going to want to see what else I'm doing today. So just walking down the toy aisle here, I do love putting toys out there for sale. My favorite thing is when people message me that have bought my items and tell me things like, I've been looking for this forever. Oh, I love it. It's my favorite. Just looking around here, kind of was looking at this little camping canteen, but I didn't get it because the last one I had just didn't sell for as much as I wanted. It took forever and just kind of took up space forever. So I put that back. Now, I will always look at a bag of rubber stamps just like these. And what I'm usually looking for is Mouse House or larger rubber stamps, like at least 5.5 inches. And on this one, I did see a Mouse House stamp. People collect these. They love these. They are vintage. And I see some other good larger stamps in here as well. So I went ahead and bought this for only $4. That makes each one of these stamps like less than 50 cents a piece. This was so cute. I didn't even look it up. I just bought it. Look at all these little tiny miniature mice. It's a piggy bank. It's the cutest thing ever. I'm sure it's vintage. I just put it in my cart because I already know that I have people that collect mouse things and they're going to love that. Oh, okay. Always look for this brand. When I see it, I always read it wrong. I always pronounce it pumpernickel. I don't know why. But this is a set of 4 placemats. You're going to see a sticker on the back, and they're always going to have those really beautiful prints on them. I thought about picking up these pillows that kind of look like tapestry pillows, but I'm kind of overloaded with pillows right now, and I decided not to. I'll usually spend $1.99 or less on throw pillows and resell them for anywhere between $15 and $30, sometimes more than that. So let's go check out. I found some goodies and I want to get these items out before I make my next stop, and you're going to be so pumped for me when you find out what my next stop was today. Let's go check out. She went ahead and boxed these up for me, which was really nice. Most of the Goodwills around here are bagless right now. I don't know if it's that way everywhere, but I'm taking this out to my car. And if you are interested in reselling, I would love for you to go check out some of my other reselling videos. You can browse through my channel, watch them, leave likes and comments for me. Tell me what you like and what you don't like. I'd love to find out if I could put some more reselling content on here. Always put your card away. Don't be that person that leaves it out. Now guess what I did, guys? I went in for a facial. This is not something that I used to do back when we were poor, but I've worked hard to be smart with my money, and so now I treat myself. And can I just say, Prim Salon and Beauty Spa has the most beautiful bathrooms. Here's one of them, and it's gorgeous. I just love it. I had to showcase this. So I go in here for a facial, not often, not even once a month, but it's a good treat for myself. And hey, there's me. What do you know? And it is just beautiful. You just feel just so lovely sitting here waiting for your facial. It's wonderful. You can come in and get a little drink or a little coffee while you wait. I highly recommend Anna at Prim Spa. It's like Beauty and Spa or something in Elkhorn, Nebraska. She's incredible, and this is a really beautiful space. Now, I have to say, I really don't advise that you do things like this unless you've worked hard to save the money. Don't book appointments like these on a whim. You're not going to go out and spend like $140 on a whim without planning ahead for it first, or putting money aside, or checking your budget, or saving your money, or whatever you need to do. Things like this on a whim are not a good idea. If it's over $100, you need to really think it over. Is it the right time to do this? Where else could this money be going? You know, think about things like that. I want to reward myself because I know I've worked hard for this and I've saved a lot of money. And this is the room. This is the room. This is before the lights go down. She's really, really incredible. She turns the lights down and it's the most relaxing treatment ever. This is all organic. It's amazing. Highly, highly recommended. And the bed is warm. Oh, of course, I gotta show you the other beautiful bathroom in Prim. They're just so beautiful. I can't help myself. This one is a shower for guests as well in case they had a body treatment. It's amazing. Treat yourself if you've worked hard for it. Set the money aside, save it up $5 at a time and do it. Anyway, on to real life, back home to make dinner for my family. So I'm making KFC bowls tonight. That is a very cheap meal if you're looking for a cheap meal. Potatoes are so cheap. I use potatoes, corn, shredded cheese. I make my own gravy, and I use those lightly breaded chicken chunks for these, and I make KFC bowls. It's a very cheap and very easy dinner. So if you're a mom, a stay-at-home mom, and you want a cheap and easy dinner, here you go. It's so crazy cheap, and my kids love them. So just popping those in the pot here, going ahead and sticking that on the stove, and I think I salted it here. I'm not sure, but always salt your water. Throwing away the peels, putting away the potatoes. Potatoes are always going to be a very good base for a cheap meal if you're looking to save money. And I do like saving money on meals. I have a video somewhere here on my channel. I think it's in my YouTube shorts, and it's talking about how I always saved money on meals while my kids were growing up. So let's go ahead and get this oven set for the chicken chunks. I put those in, and this is actually a super, super easy meal to throw together. Obviously, the chicken's already done, so that made it easier. But there's no harm in doing a half homemade meal. Yep, there's the corn. Oh, and of course, we got to feed Scout. Hi, Scout. And hey, if you like saving on water, when you're done with the potatoes, just pop the corn right in there. Okay, next on my list is getting photos of all of this inventory. So I know I'm not going to get to all of this tonight, but again, I'm a picker. I get all of these really cool items, and I know what their basic value is because I've been picking for a long time. And I find people who would love these treasures in their home. And I take photos of these, I list them online. And I sell them, and that's how I make some extra cash. I've been doing it a long time. I absolutely love it. It's not always easy, but it is so worth it, and it can be done. So I feel like that covers a lot of it. So, okay, what did I not get on film today? In the morning, right when I get up, I make coffee. I go downstairs immediately to my shipping station, and I ship any orders that need to go out that day for my reselling business. I come upstairs and finish my coffee, and I list of all the things I want to get done that day. I time block everything out, and so I didn't film any of those. Let's see. So I just finished dinner, and now I'm going to go ahead and get the real estate calls done that I wanted to get called for my call goal. And I do have a call goal because that's important to my business, is following up with people. Following up is actually really huge no matter what business you're in. Excuse me. So that's true in my reselling business too. So following up, if someone is interested in something in your reselling business, is really important because you want to keep those customers on the line and get them closer to buying. Same for my real estate business. So I'm going to be following up with people now with the phone calls, and then I'm going to take a shower. We gotta let Scout out. Do you have to go, Scout? Okay. And of course, Mondays are usually busy. I'm trying to catch up after being busy over the weekend, especially this last weekend. We were out of town for my daughter's tournament. So I'm catching back up after being out of town. So Monday is a catch-up day. It's very busy. The other thing I didn't get on the video was I have a morning meeting every Monday with my team for my real estate business, and I don't have to go to those, but I do because it keeps me accountable, it keeps me on my toes, and it keeps me on top of training, and that's all going to be better for my business in the long run. So I guess there were a couple hours this morning that I didn't film. And that's an average Monday for me. Running all the errands, doing all the things. I've got the morning meetings. I always start my day with shipping and my day with listings. So that's something else I'm not going to film later, is that I'll be listing items that I already have photos of for my reselling business. And I hope today I helped you find some ways. Crap, I just saw my neighbor come out. I hope today I found some ways to, she doesn't know I have a YouTube channel. She could, I guess, but anyway, I hope I helped you find some ways today to save money and to make money. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips, or if you saw anything that I missed out on or that I don't know about. Maybe you can school me. So let me know, and please leave a like and share this with anybody you know. Leave me a comment, do all the things that helps the algorithm to like a new-ish YouTube channel, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I appreciate you guys all so much. Thank you, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.